Hey, what's up, Swamp Zombies? I'm talking about the newest episode of Preacher for Primetime Crisis, and this is an episode called Monster Swamp. And unfortunately, it doesn't feature monsters in a swamp. That might have been nice, because that would have been a cool thing to experience. But no, it does have a swamp in it, though, kind of. And the episode opens with these women running from these guys from off-camera shooting at them. But relax, it's just paintball, ha ha ha. But one of the girls falls into a sinkhole and dies. So that opening fake out was really, it was a thing. And let's see, it was owned by Odin, who was played by Jackie Earle Haley, and he kind of doesn't care. But Tulip cares. She gets really upset by this, and she goes off on a little bit of an anger spree. Meanwhile, Jesse is having flashbacks of his father trying to convert Odin. Odin is atheist, and he's also kind of a big deal in the town as far as a business owner and developer and stuff like that. And he's not a great guy. And in the comics, he's a horrible guy. And the TV show pretty much hints at him being a little more evil than your regular land developer, which I don't know how that's possible. In the comics, he's really evil, and this show kind of suggests it. Although I'm sure Republicans would just call him a job creator. But, he's still not a great guy. But Jesse just won't let go of it, and he's starting to realize he has a power, and he contemplates using the power on him. Also, Tulip runs into Cassidy. She accidentally injures him. She doesn't know he's a vampire until she takes him to the hospital. And there's that scene where he kind of disappears on her, and he finds the blood cabinet or something like that. And so we have them kind of like communicating with each other. The big thing for me this episode was primarily the ending, where Jesse has invited Odin to come see his church, and he goes, hey, look, if you just come and convert it, I won't bother you anymore. And, maybe it'll move you, and, hopefully it will. And he goes, okay, fine. And, he asks him at the end, if he will serve God, and he goes, no, I'm done. And he uses the word on him, and he will serve God. And that kind of bothers me, because we're going into Killgrave kind of material here with Jesse's power, which, Jesse would use it in borderline gray areas, but this seems a little, I don't know, this seems a little more uncomfortable than I like with Jesse, considering he's a hero, and he's a morally upstanding character. I don't particularly feel comfortable with this. Like, what, is he gonna, ask him to smile every morning or something like that? There's another scene with him and the remarkably useful, awesome character, Emily, where he seems a little manipulative. I don't know. I don't particularly like Jesse in this episode. I don't like his moral choices. I guess he's going through, this whole season, he's going through a crisis of conscience and a crisis of faith, which the comic book was able to do that in one issue, but hey, whatever. And I don't know, I'm not really enjoying watching him go through these things, frankly. This episode was frankly tough for me to watch. I found this to actually be the worst episode I've seen. I think this is the fourth episode. This is my least favorite episode, easy, out of the four. I do enjoy the Tulip and Cassidy scene. Finally, these characters are interacting, and Tulip has something to do besides whine to Jesse. So I got to see Tulip kind of be Tulip in this episode. She's still frustrating, and she's still my least favorite of the main characters, which is terrible because she's one of my favorite in the comic. And Cassidy's still Cassidy. Cassidy, I don't know. He's like fried chicken. You can't fail at Cassidy. You can't make a bad Cassidy. Although there's only 2 versions, the comic in this. But he's great. And he's damn entertaining in this. Because we do get to see the Angel guys, and as they kind of negotiate with Cassidy and try and figure out, how they can help each other. They have that phone that's connected to, I believe, God, probably. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've read the comic, so I don't know if that's directly from the comic or is that a thing from this book, from this series. But, yeah, I'm getting tired of seeing everybody wait around waiting for the story to start. This was not a great episode for me. You can actually skip it. I don't particularly enjoyed it quite a bit. I hope next week... there's 2 more episodes I found out this week. There are 2 more episodes left in the season. Episode 5 and Episode 6. I don't know if Season 2 has been greenlit yet. We'll see. What did you think of the episode? I'm sure you probably liked it much more than I did. I did not particularly care for this one at all. We'll see what goes on. And I have been told that this is sort of a prolonged prequel to the first story arc where, they decided to, I don't know, develop it and layer it or something like that. But to be honest, this whole season so far has felt very padded. And it seems very stretched along. Like, we could kind of jump into the story anytime now, but did not like this one. I'm sure I've said that a couple times in this video, so I guess we're done now. What did you think? List your comments below if you liked it or hated it. Let me know. It'd be great to talk to you. Anyway, till next time, push the button, Lindsay.